our birthdays. So, ladies and gentlemen, this week we've got a special one. This past Monday that passed, would have been Kobe Bryant's 43rd birthday. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, I don't know where you've been in this world, but the beginning of 2020, I think it was like the 28th of January, Kobe Bryant and his daughter, as well as I think like 8 other individuals, were in a helicopter crash, and it shocked us. And to this day, Ab, I'm coming to you. To this day, it still kind of resonates. Anytime you look at any highlight, you're like, he shouldn't be gone, you know?
I remember what I was doing when that happened, and I don't remember anything. Like, honestly, you asked Sean, like, he hit me up in Messenger, like, "Hey, we want to talk football." I'm like, "Who are you?" Like, I barely remember Sean and everything like that. But me, man, I was outside playing with my kids, and then I saw it's like Kobe dead, and then I'm like, that's not true, because it wasn't from like one of those like real sources, like New York Times and stuff like that. So I got a little neglectful of my kids, and I was like, I got to look this up, and sure as shit, man, that came about, and then like, I mean, that was sad, and like you were saying, that's like he's just one of those monumental players, and like I still don't believe it, man. It's just like, you know, like, and that's crazy, bro. It's just bless his family, bless everybody in that accident. Like, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't the only one. He wasn't the only his family's not the only one affected. Like, just bless the whole everyone in that, and they're not in pain anymore, and that's all. Like, to me, that's I try to look at the brighter side, and that's like, they're just not in pain anymore, and bless everybody in that situation, man.
Yeah, and Will, I mean, shout out to Anthony Handy watching the show, talking about that was one of the hardest celebrity deaths of last year. You know, it's one thing when an athlete passes, Will, but when you have somebody like Kobe, who had 20 years in the game, but then also was making a career after basketball, making it so people didn't just look at him as a basketball player or Mamba. They looked at him as Kobe Bryant, the humanitarian, and all the things that he was doing. So, Will, man, this hits on all avenues, like everywhere. It hurts, man.
You hit exactly what I was thinking about, because he was the icon on the court, but then it was everything that he was building. You know, he had the AAU program that he had. You know, his daughter was extremely talented. You know, and just kind of looking at what could she have done, and just kind of seeing what could he have become in the business world of sports and in basketball. And why already, because he had such a marquee name and a name that everyone, you know, really looked up to, that it's one of these what might have been that makes it so tragic for the families involved, and for you know, our country, and what could have come from him, even more so than what he already offered.
Yeah, absolutely. And like you said, Ab, I remember what I was doing. I remember when I you know, I was sitting there, and I was sitting at the house, and I looked at my phone, and it was like, what is this? You know what I mean? And a phrase that was very popular at the time, this is fake news. You know what I mean?
I wish it was.
Right. That's where I thought. I just did not think it was. So I went to site after site after site.
Me too.
And they kept saying it. And I was just like, all right, hold up. Let me go turn to ESPN. They haven't said it. When ESPN said it, it was like, okay. And I'm still getting that feel, like those feels right now. Like, man, you know what I mean? Like, Kobe was, man, RIP, like we said, your family, and not just your family, but the other members of that flight, the other people that were affected with this. It's just, you never want to see anybody pass, and especially not in that way. And it's so upsetting. It's so upsetting. So what we don't want to downplay what they meant to all of us. We want to uplift them, and definitely want to shout out Kobe. Definitely want to shout out everything he did, and all those other people that are there. So happy birthday, Kobe, man. You would have been 43. probably still been able to dominate these little young bucks on the court. I believe that. And you are better than LeBron. But hey, that's another topic. Here we go.
That little shot right there, man.
Right, a little fighting words.
Hey, man.
Oh, man. Yo, shout out to Anthony Haney. He said, Ab, our mutual homie took that one really hard.
Yeah, that, like my best friend, like I'm trying to tell you, like that's like it was one of those things, like you know what I'm saying, like when you're close to people, who's like real near and dear to his heart. So yeah. I had to shout him out, and I'm like, "You good?" And he's like, "Nah."
Yeah.
I took that. I'm taking this real hard, and I'm like, dude, I'm here for you and everything like that. And it's just like, I know it meant so much to him. Like he idolized that man. Like he actually played basketball like that man, even though he couldn't beat me. You know what I mean? He couldn't beat me at all.
He couldn't do that.
Don't bring that shit in here. But no, my man, he's nice with it. He's real nice with it. And his game was almost the exact same as Kobe's. And I know, and he just took that to heart. And I you know what I'm saying? Like, and I love that dude. Like he's my man, bro. And honestly, it's like still to this day, I just try to, I know it still hurts him every time something's brought up in the media about him. So like, shout out to my dude. I'm not going to call his name out because I ain't trying to blow his spot out, but just know I'm thinking about you, bro.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, so happy birthday to him. Happy belated birthday, because it was Monday. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to move on to something